Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
Looking at the Suns matchup, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Wallace. Toumani Camara is out there with Avdia. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Clingan in at the center position. And for New Orleans, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's King. Then it's Charles Bassey. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Now, here's Sharpe. Pass to Camara, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Outside, Dort. Now here's King. They double him with Wallace. Here's Dort. Here's King. Pass to Bassey. And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Dort against Sharpe. Outside, Avdia. Clingan the screen for Avdia. Shot from free throw range, and it's King with the rebound. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
And Portland has possession. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Sharpe. Clock at 6. Here's Avdia. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. King with it. We saw him with 29 points last game. Thibault, the pass to Barnes. And he drives in. Here's King. No good on the three.
I got yours.
Wallace inside. Defended by Dort. Pass to Sharpe. Back to Wallace. Here's Camara. Out to Wallace. Outside, Avdia. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Goes back up. Bassey pulls it in.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
King, the pass to Barnes. Thibault on the wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's the break. Here's Wallace. Second chance shot, and Avdia with the lay-in. Avdia's got 5.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Dort passes to Barnes. Here's Kamare, defended by Dort. Pass to Wallace, and there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor, Pelicans.
Now, here's Avdia. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. King against Sharp. The offensive rebound. And that one's good, Jesse. He's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Wallace, the pass to Sharp. Wallace with a screen for Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's King, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Barnes loves getting other guys involved in creating great looks.
For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Klingon finds Avdia. Wallace left side. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
Avdia, the Pelicans make their last shot.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Nobody near Barnes. Drains the three-pointer. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
And when Scotty Barnes is making threes, it opens up their offense.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Sharp. Back to Avdia. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Sharp. The second effort. And Klingon finishes it off. Klingon's got 6. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Pelicans make their last shot. King against Sharp. Back to Kamara. Here's Avdia. Here's Sharp. And it's off from three-point range.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Sharp. Klingon the screen for Sharp. Avdia on the wing. There's a screen by Kamara. Back to Sharp, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Feibel on the wing, covered by Kamara. And that one's good. Feibel.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look now for Portland. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Toumani Camara. And Poole subbed in for Wallace. Sharp against King. The 11-footer hits the front of the rim and out.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
The big dunk at the end of the break.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Sharp. A three-pointer is right on target. Sharp's got 5 now.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
King, the pass to Dort. Here's Coleman. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Bamba's shot is off.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky you missed that one.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. No good on the triple. Pelicans leading by 4. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Jaquez outside. Back to Poole.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Sharp. King with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And the basket by Webb. And it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Clingan finds Poole. Back to Clingan. Now, here's Poole. He's covered closely. 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Webb. King outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Outside to stop the run. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the drive. Coleman, the pass to Bamba. Here's Dort. Oh, good with the triple. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Jaquez. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Poole, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Dort. No good on the last second attempt there. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. New Orleans on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 20-7 run. It's the NBA on. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And so Portland ends up going with the new group. On the floor for Portland, they've got Clingan, Avdia out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Wallace, and it's Sharp in at the 2-guard spot. Back to King. to the wing right side. Here's the screen. Flanders. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Trailblazers trail by 9. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Allen. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jamani Kamara.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here's Sharp. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Puts up a deep 3, and it's Sharp missing.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Here's Flanders. Wallace covering. Flanders misses.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Wallace outside. Nifty move. And the layup is good. Wallace has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Outside, Avdia. Down low, Klingon, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
New Orleans moving it around. Klingon with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Here's Flanders. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Their last encounter was in New Orleans where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pelicans leading by 6. King outside. Pass to Flanders. Shoots the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Klingon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Sharp against King. To the inside. Klingon with it. He's against Tucker.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now Bamba to the middle. Here's Marks. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Marks has got 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's the 3.
Cooling off a bit after a nice first quarter.
Avdia can't hit. Here's Marks. He has 7. He locks up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Trailblazers trail by 8.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
And here's Sharp. Clinging the screen for Sharp. The three-pointer, no good. The shot comes out, and so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Portland Trailblazers.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
We've talked about in the past, going on the road removes the distractions of home. And it can bring you guys closer together if it's the right group.
Yeah, but you still have people you barely know asking you to comp tickets. I hate the road.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Charles Bassey is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's King at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got 11 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Wallace with it. Pass to Sharp. Inside, Hamarov lays it up off the glass. Kamari's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Portland. Now Barnes. Back to King. Down low. Avdia, the pass to Wallace. And here's Sharp. And he's good on the 3-ball. Sharp's got 8 points.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate. He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Wallace outside. From 11 feet away, and it's Sharp missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Short corner, but not an easy corner. Barnes knocking that one down.
King against Sharp. Here's Wallace, and he comes up with the deuce. Wallace has got his third bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pass to Kamare. Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Barnes passes to King. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists here tonight.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
From 12 feet out, Rossi pulls it in. New Orleans leading by 6. Barnes finds Dort. Now Thibault takes the 3. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sharp over Thibault. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Pass to Dort. And here now is Thibault. Defended by Sharp. Here's Bassett. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Thibault. Fires the 3. Rebound by Wallace. Here's Kamare. Defended by Thibault. Kamara with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Avdia. Sharp with a screen on Barnes. And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Wallace against King. Dort passes to King. Pass to Thibault. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Barnes finds Dort. King outside. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Sharp. Pass to Wallace. Now Avdia, defended by Dort. There's a screen by Kamara. For the tie. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
King, the pass to Barnes. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
King outside. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Bamba. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And they call an illegal screen here. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pitch. Do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Pools checked in for Sharp. And the dunk by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
Avdia, 10 points for him. Pass to Klingon. Avdia against Webb. To the paint. Here's Klingon. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Coleman. Now, here is Webb. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Bamba's shot is off.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Webb against Avdia. 5 to shoot. For the lead. It's rebounded by New Orleans. King's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Pass to Wallace. Over in the corner, Poole. A 3 ball. And it's King with the rebound. King's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Bamba a screen on Wallace. They get it back. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 6.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Pass to Wallace. The kick out to Poole. Shots over King. Portland again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Now Poole. He has 6. Stolen by Bamba. King outside. Pass to Webb. Good on the bucket. Webb's got his 3rd basket of the night. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for New Orleans.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers. Hakeem.
Here's Coleman. Guarded by Poole. Coleman gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing here by 8 to the inside. Williams. The kick out to Poole. King with the steal. Now the fast break. King with the ball. And George gets it to go. George got his first bucket in this one.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Sharp checked in for Portland. Pass to Poole. And here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. Now Jaquez. Buries it from 3-point range. Jaquez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. King outside, and stolen by Sharp. 3-pointer. Dort grabs the miss. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's King, right to the hoop.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
1:09 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Sharp against King. Poole outside. Just 5 on the clock. Get the shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
King, the pass to Webb. Dort, wide open. Basket is good, the assist from Webb. And now a 12-point Pelican lead.
boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Coleman. He has 6. King, right side. Over Sharp. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been... On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Avdia is out there with Tamani Kamara. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Wallace in at the point guard position. And here is King. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Avdia. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Now here's King. Back to Barnes. Kick out to King. Clock at 4. And Barnes gets double teamed. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the Pelicans lead by 14. Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Driving the lane, here's Sharp. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Wallace against King. Inside, here's Barnes, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Flanders, pass to Barnes. Here's Bassett. New Orleans moving it around. Flanders knocks down the 3-ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Kamara. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pass to Flanders. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And here's Sharp. Oh, in the chin by Sharp.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Barnes outside. Back to King. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played Every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Sharp. The shot is good!
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And King, here we go. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers trail by 12. Sharp with it. Oh, what an assist, leading him to the bucket.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Wallace against King.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Flanders.
2 minutes.
Barnes screen on Sharp. The long shot, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. Avdia. The basket is good.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Now here's King. Barnes. He parachutes in for the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Sharp. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. And he banks the layup in.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Jacks up a 3. Down he goes for 3.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And good that time.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Stolen by Avdia. Here's Sharp. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Klingon the screen for Avdia. And the 3 misses.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Oh, good on the layup. And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 9 points. King with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Pulls up, and that's in there.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Slim.